Do I still believe in marriage and love? I do.
That's just how it is. That's just how it is. That's just how it is. That's just how it is.
Okay. So if I'm sitting here, you know it's about to be real talk. Welcome back to the Everyday Hustle. I thank you guys for being here. Be sure to subscribe. You could have been on any channel. You're stopping by here to spend the next 10 minutes or so with me, and I do greatly appreciate that. It's been an emotional morning for me, and that's because one of you guys, one of the followers, viewers, hit me up and shed light on a campaign around this little young girl, her baby. She's 14 months. And she has a genetic disorder that's pretty much making her muscles weak. And the issue here, though, is it's the most expensive treatment in the world, $2.1 million. So why did this resonate with me? It resonated with me because the 14-month little girl, her name is Aya, and she almost resembles my daughter, Aya. Aya, my daughter, is pretty much the same age. These type of events, death, really, if you are awake, will put things into perspective. I've talked about this in a previous video. It really puts everything into perspective. And how fragile is life where your birth, everything is fine, and then just like that, all of a sudden you have this disorder now and this life challenge that is out of your hand. A lot of times so much things happen to our lives that are out of our hands. Because this resonated with me, it really hit home for me. I just wanted to shed some light about this. I get people who always hit me up about supporting things, and you can't support everything, but this one really hit home because the resemblance of this little girl, the name of this little girl, really made me feel like this could have been, how close is this to home? And I just wanted to shed some light about this. I have donated. I vetted to make sure that this is legit. I would hope it's legit. CNN has covered this. This is a real, event that's happening to this young little baby. And I just wanted to welcome you guys, to help if you can, whether that's sharing the help page or donating from your pockets. It definitely hit home for me, and just wanted to start the day off talking about that. But yeah, let's switch the gear a little bit and let's get this day going. Thank you guys for sending stuff to my PO box. Someone sent me this book, The Remarriage Manual, How to Make Everything Work Better the Second Time Around. Okay, I guess it was meant for me to start reading this book. It matches kind of my jacket. Do I still believe in marriage and love? I do. Thank you. All right, y'all, so I just pulled up to Target. One of my homegirls, her name is Trishana. She's a business mentor, coach. She just moved to Atlanta, so I thought, you know what, since she just moved in, let me get her something for her new place. I don't know what I'm gonna get her. I might just be basic and just get like a toaster or something. But yeah, I'm about to connect with her because I've realized I fund all of my businesses. I have like 10 plus businesses that I've funded, and I want to see if I can go out there and get some money that I don't have to fund. I mean, it's great that I get to fund things, but if I can utilize other people's money, investors, etc., and still be able to launch and be successful in these spaces, then let me go out there and get that capital. And she clearly has a great pulse on how to do that. And I'm gonna intro you guys to her because I know she'll bring a lot of value because a lot of you guys are entrepreneurs. So yeah, I'm going to Target really quick. I'm gonna buy her a housewarming gift, and I'm gonna be catching up with her shortly after. Oh, look what we have. Ironically, I'm actually doing a partnership with these guys here, Body Armor, so look out for that. And I'll tell you guys a quick story while we're walking. I used to always drink Body Armor before I played basketball back in Toronto. And fast forward, I don't know, 5 years later, doing a partnership with them. My life, I'm always in these type of situations where like things that I love and utilize, I end up working with. I can give you guys countless examples. It's shout out to the creator, to the universe. I mean, maybe a pot set. You can't go wrong with a pot set. George Foreman grill. Can't go wrong with the George Foreman grill. Make a burger, lose all the fat. I think anyone would appreciate that. Comment below, let me know if the George Foreman grill is a good gift. I think it is, so I'm gonna get it. All right, y'all, so I am about to buy a notebook. I had a light bulb moment, okay? I'm gonna give you guys context on why I am buying a notebook, and I'm gonna explain to you why I'm going back to the basics. I am fearless and therefore powerful. Does it have lines? I like that. I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna talk to you guys about why I'm getting this. All right, so the reason why I got a notebook is I had this light bulb moment where I realized when we're having conversations with people and we're listening to them, automatically we start assessing what the person is saying, our values kick in, and we're having conversations essentially in our own heads about what this person is saying. So therefore, we're not really listening. Everything that they're saying, we are processing it, and we're having this conversation within our own heads based on our values, our morals, our outlooks, our views, etc. And I was like, we're barely even listening. We're showing up, we're communicating, but am I really listening to this person? So I was like, you know what? If I'm gonna really engage in people's conversations, maybe I need to start taking what this person is saying and putting it on paper. So that's why I was like, you know what? Moving forward, I gotta start writing. I gotta take it back to the basics and write what people are saying if I really want to get the message that this person is trying to convey to me. Because naturally, I'm gonna judge it. I'm going to process it. I'm gonna say, this makes no sense, this makes sense, I wouldn't do this, I wouldn't do that. I just had this whole full conversation in my head while this person is talking. So one thing I'm gonna do is start writing these notes. Comment below, let me know what you think about that. Am I making sense? Feel free to run with that. Anyhow, I'll catch you guys at Atlanta Memorial Park where I will be connecting with Trishana. See you guys there. There's perks. Okay, Trishana.
What's up? What's up?
How are you?
How are you?
Welcome to the A.
Thank you.
I got you a little housewarming.
Shut up. This is my first housewarming gift ever. Like,
ever?
Yeah.
In your life?
Like ever.
Damn it.
That's what's up.
So how's Atlanta been for you so far?
Atlanta has been, I haven't like slept. Like as soon as I got here, it's like work.
Mm-hmm.
And I think I'm inspired to work, so I just keep going. So, but it's been great. You know, busy is great. It's good.
You're like, every time I log on to Instagram, you're on a live. Constantly. Talking about business plans and lenders and credit and just giving people hell. The good hell, I guess.
The good kind of problems to have. I think what it is for me is I just love to help people, and then I'm a talker too, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And then it's like I learned this great information. I just feel like everybody needs to know. Like, if I can open these ice cream shops, then these same people who have these same goals, dreams, and aspirations can do the same thing. So that's like my goal.
Well, that's how I discovered you, right? Because I
Talk about that. I didn't know, really.
Yeah, I can't remember the exact moment where I discovered you, but what I found you on Instagram, and I noticed that you were talking about, you know, how you built your business, pretty much not tapping into your own money. And I was like, what? I'm like, I've been funding every operation I have. I've funded like 10 different I'm launching businesses this week. So I'm like, man, let me figure out what's going on. I bought your ebook and
Really?
yeah.
Shut up. Okay. Never knew.
Yeah, I did. Of course I did.
That's what's up.
And I read it and I was watching some of the videos. I think I have one more PDF to read through.
What did it do for you?
It just reiterated what I knew. I felt like if you were a newbie, it was definitely resourceful. But, you know, I've been in the space for like 10 plus years. But right now, you know, it's just getting down and putting together a solid business plan and knocking on doors because, yeah, I've been funding everything. And when I spoke to you, you're like, why are you funding everything? And
Right. No, I believe in OPM. So OPM is other people's money. I believe in coming out of pocket just enough to show people like, okay, my business has been profitable. So really your cash is only to be a reflection of your success, right? So if you have money in your business or you made money in your business, you can show them like, hey, my business has been successful. I've made this, now give me money to make more money. It's not my business has made this, so let me use this money to keep spending and then to keep spending on your business. When OPM, other people's money, they have programs to give you, you know? These companies built their businesses and make their money based off of how much money they can provide you.
So what if you don't have, I guess, no history of any kind of business, you just have a great idea?
Then you could create a business plan. So instead of flashing money, you want to flash your business plan. Your business plan is telling them like, hey, I have an executive summary, so I know exactly how my business is supposed to be ran. I'm going to create jobs in my community. I'm going to connect other people together. So maybe you're a coffee shop and you want to work with a local, you know, bakery, and they bring in their donuts to your coffee shop. So you're telling them like, I'm also bringing other companies' business by starting my business. So they're more inclined to fund you.
Yeah.
Look, I'm already started like, let me scream because I get so passionate. I think that's why I'm on live all the time because it's
your voice is a little raspy right now.
it is.
You've been like being a chatty patty.
My voice is gone because I've been talking. Then the pollen in your city has been like kicking
God.
my ass.
Atlanta is wild with the pollen.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah,
And then we're outside in the grass.
Like, don't be surprised if bees right now come and just carry us somewhere to another bench. That's how dangerous it gets.
Yeah, like I get so passionate super fast.
Y'all, check out the links in the description. Trishana has some amazing resources for a lot of my entrepreneur viewers out there.
I've actually been inspired by you for a long time.
Have you? Thank you.
For sure. Like you definitely, you move quiet, but you make big moves and you just pop out. And so I've actually been a fan of your work and your channel for years. And so I just see like, you know, you see the cars and you see the businesses that flourish, you see the sponsorship. So I'm one of those people, I've always looked at things from a business perspective. So when I tune into your content as well, I don't see you promoting a product. I don't see you telling me I need to buy this product. I see you promoting it. I see the business side of it. So I've always watched like how you promote like apps and different things that you promoted in different brands. So that's inspired me too.
Yeah, thank you. You know, it's all about just providing value and aligning with other brands, giving them value and your viewers value. The game is about value, you know, like a lot of times I feel like there lacks value, people doing cool things, but there's just no value. So, and you can see that with a lot of social media figures, public figures out there where, yeah, they got all these followers and whatnot, but they're just not really providing any value but either looks. So it's all about providing value for sure.
Yeah, for sure. That's what, you know, people tell me like, oh, you're cute. And I used to like play off looks like, oh, let me just be cute and post on Instagram. But I got bored with just being pretty or cute. It's like, no, I got like my mouth, I got a mouthpiece. I can teach you some stuff. My head is strong. Like, let me actually talk about what I do. So even with my business, I started with no money, with bad credit, a low credit score, and got a loan, and then opened the ice cream shop. The ice cream shop made 6 figures in 60 days. Wow. So we broke even and became profitable like right out the gate. Dope. So, you know, it's like, if I could do this, why am I just talking about lipstick? You know what I'm saying? Like, no, let's talk about how to get to the bag too.
And what resonated with me about the ice cream joint that you have is I want to have my first like I want to say brick and mortar, but my first non-digital service, because all my stuff is digital. They all live online, which is great. It has a low overhead cost, but you know what? Just to diversify what I do, I want to, create a new entity, and I don't want to fund everything. That's why I'm very intrigued with what you do and how you've been helping people, find capital and put together plans that knock it out the park and bring value into communities and boost the economy, and that's what it's about. So y'all, again, hit the link in the description. Welcome to Atlanta.
Thank you.
Let me know if you need anything. I mean, I'm not the ambassador of Atlanta, but like,
You've been here way longer than me. I've been here for like 3 days.
Yes, I've been here for
way longer than 3 days.
2+ years. Yes.
Perfect.
Blessings, but yeah, welcome.
Thank you so much.
No problem. And enjoy your George Foreman grill.
Ooh, is that what it is?
Yeah, just a little George Foreman. You can make healthy eating.
You're the bomb. You are the bomb. Thank you so much. You guys,
My pleasure.
Yes, tap in for sure. Both of us, for sure.
What's up, everyone? I just woke up. As you can see, I took out my braids, took a nap. I was like, you know what, before I pick up Samia, let me get some shots off. And I had a call out for a Q&A in my YouTube community section. So shout out to everyone who dropped me questions. So I thought, why not shoot some hoops and answer some of the questions that you guys have sent. But before I do that, I gotta hit this shot. It's kind of windy though. You see the wind? You feel the wind? No excuses? Let's go! All right, so one of the questions is, would I ever get married again? Ironically, I was kind of talking about this earlier in the video today. Maybe, I think so. I'm not gonna allow one experience to, tarnish my entire outlook on, a union between two people, so why not? I think one of the most profound things I learned last year was that you don't own anybody. You only get to experience people. I went through that and I got to experience it. You never get to claim someone fully. Like at the end of the day, they are their own person, you are your own person, and if it makes sense, you guys will get an opportunity to experience each other. So, a lot more to experience. Let's go. Next question is, do I think I live a meaningful life? Where do I lack? I do think I live a meaningful life because I'm actively present in what matters the most to me, which is my kids. So I think right off the rip there, I do live a meaningful life around there. And then, secondary, I do think some of the work that I do matters, has positive impact. One of the most, again, profound things ever resonated with me was, your rent while you're on this earth is the service you do to others. And I do my very best to extend my hand when I can. I'm not the biggest philanthropist, and I'm not in a competition to be. I just do whatever I can when I can. But providing service with no strings attached is very high up there in what matters to me. Let's go! I ain't missing today. Next question. What were some things that I learned after the divorce? There's so much that I've learned. I think patience is something that I've learned because it's so easy for someone to potentially get you angry. But sometimes you just gotta realize, like, people literally at points in their lives don't know what they're doing, or they don't understand what they do. And you just gotta be patient, The second thing I would say that I learned was sometimes you just gotta be neutral and not even you just got to be neutral and people are going through their things and just be an observer, because sometimes you want to fix the problems as they're happening, but you just got to allow things to just be, and can't force nothing. Another thing I learned was, hey, you know, until you're in these hot pressure moments, for the most part, your mental capacity is in a safe place. But then when pressure really hits, if you don't have the tools, the resources to really take care of yourself mentally specifically, you will likely fold. So, you know, it showed me the importance of self-care. And, you know, now self-care is high in the priority as well for me. Yeah, those are just a few things. Let me hit this shot for y'all. Oh, you hit some, you missed some. All right, final question of the day. What have been some of the most significant points on my spiritual journey? There's been many points. Some that come to my mind at this very second is sometimes you want to practice revenge, and many times I was in that position where I'm like, okay, we gonna fire back right here. But then I've learned that there's so many ways to combat that without it being revenge. And that could just be being an active observer, or just showing humility, or just talking back with your perspective. It doesn't have to be loud voice and intimidation and weapons and all of that nature. You know, I think learning that and being able to apply that many times, where I know some of my counterparts are be like, what are we talking about? Who needs to get laced up in here, you know? And that's as a culture, a lot of time we're on that time. But I think if you really stay in tune, I'll give you guys an insane example. Actually, I've never shared this with nobody ever. I'm driving on the highway and I can't make this up, man. I'm driving in the middle of the highway and I literally see a turtle walking in the middle of the highway. And instantaneously, the message that came to me was like, Adam, slow down. Not slow down on the highway. It was more about like, slow down with everything that's happening in your life. What the hell is a turtle doing in the middle of the highway in Atlanta? I can't make this up. If you really pay attention and you're in tune and you practice awareness, I'm telling you, I can't make this up. Like, things are talking to you, and it's insane. Y'all might be like, that's some cuckoo, that's some wacky story, but I can give you countless examples of these type of stories that have happened to me during my spiritual journey. And yeah, I think awareness has been something I practice a lot. Anyhow, I don't want to get too deep, man. Appreciate you guys tuning in. Thank you so much for being here. Be sure to subscribe, comment, like. Thank you guys so much. Thanks for all the questions too, all right? Let me hit this last shot for you guys. Y'all deserve this. I gotta hit this for y'all. And we out.
I was up, then I was down, but now I'm up again. Now the ones that turn their back, they showing love again. People see me asking me what's such and such in them. Don't bring them niggas up around me, I don't fuck with them. I cut them off, it's permanent. And if you claim I did you dirty, you deserve this shit.